everyone. You are live with Jonathan Maness, aka the One Leg Bandit. And Maness Veteran Medical is having another proud partner talk today. And today we are talking about a sensitive subject, cancer. You know, a lot of people have to go through cancer. It's a terrible thing on this world. And, you know, anything Maness Veteran Medical can do to help with anything related to cancer, we want to do that. Today we have a 4-time cancer survivor here with us, Cinde Dolphin. She is the founder and inventor of Kili Medical Drain Carrier. And I'm just so proud to have her with us today so we can spread the word and the message. Again, another business that started with an idea and built it up. And I can't wait for her to tell you her story. But before we get to Cinde, I have a call to action. I need everyone that's listening to me today to please follow me here on LinkedIn. Thank you, LinkedIn Live, for letting me have this platform. And please go to Jonathan Maness on YouTube and subscribe. The more times that I can get you to do that and hit the like button, more people can hear about my wonderful products at Maness Veteran Medical, which is changing people's lives and helps my partners grow. And last but not least, if you're a small business and you're looking to get into this journey of federal contracting, learning how to make money, how to do something and start something from nothing and make it your own, I am the guy to teach you that. I'm a federal contracting master, having procured over $1 billion for my clients in the last 12 years. So I love you. And everybody say hello to Miss Cinde Dolphin.
Good morning.
Hi, nice to have you.
Thanks. It's an honor to be here.
Well, thank you. Please tell us a little bit about your wonderful story, and then we'll jump into your product, okay?
All right. So as you stated, I'm a 4-time cancer survivor, and I feel very fortunate and blessed that I've had amazing medical teams that have addressed my cancer, and I'm a survivor, but I know it's always out there. It could also show up at any time. In the meantime, I want to address a concern that often comes up during the treatment for cancer, and includes surgery. So I had 9 surgeries that included using something called a Jackson-Pratt drain. And every time I came out of surgery, I had to deal with these drain bulbs that were really uncomfortable. Usually I had 4, and they're about the size of a hand grenade, actually, and they're attached with a drain tube into the area where the surgery was. And patients like me end up wearing these for anywhere from a couple of days till the rest of their lives. They have to deal with these drains. And I was very disappointed in each of the cases. The protocol was to safety pin the drains to my hospital gown or to my clothing. And it just felt uncomfortable. It was unsightly. People felt uncomfortable about visiting me because it was blood and mucus in these drain bulbs. And when it was time to shower or change clothes, they were a complete fail, because you can't pin those bulbs when you've got no clothing to attach it to. So showering meant I had to have another person standing there holding the drain bulbs while I was in the shower. So it became apparent that there was a need to update the protocol, and that's how I started.
Well, please tell us about the product. You know, let's talk about the Kili Medical Drain Carrier and what you created for this.
So at my last surgery, I was determined to bring something better to manage those drains. So I actually brought a canvas Home Depot apron, and the drain bulbs fit nicely in the pockets. And what was wonderful is the nurses said it helped them tremendously, because you can imagine it's really time consuming for them. These drains have to be emptied 3 to 4 times a day. And each time they had to unpin, empty the bulb, repin. And so when I had an apron with those bulbs in the pockets, it made it so easy for them. They didn't even have to wake up the patient in order to empty the bulbs. But the holdback was that the canvas apron couldn't go into the shower with the patient. So it was pretty funny. I decided to start on prototypes and went to the dollar store and bought items I thought might be an answer. And sure enough, I found mesh laundry bags. I reconfigured them, had a family member who's a great seamstress help me out. And that was how we developed the first Kili Medical Drain Carrier, which is a mesh apron with a zipper, and it comfortably and easily holds 4 drains along with the drain lines. People don't realize that with drain lines, there are always hazards like doorknobs that can catch, and it can tear the sutures, and the actual drain comes out of where it's been seated, and it requires a trip to the emergency room to be replaced.
Did you hear that, everyone? She took an idea. You know, she's dealing with so much, but she took an idea, made it happen. She took a hold of it and did it. And now this product is changing people's lives. And everyone at the VA, I stand behind this product 100%. Any VA in the country, any DoD facility that wants to try this product, Maness Veteran Medical will gladly pay for it, ship it, get it out to you. All you need to do is try it once, and you'll understand this, again, fits the mold with what we're trying to do. We're trying to ensure that the veterans and all patients throughout the world have a better way to take care of themselves. Things that people don't even think of every day, but it takes somebody dealing with it to actually go out there and invent it. And Cinde, this is absolutely amazing. It's an amazing product, and you can just tell right out the get-go how much of a game changer it is, and how much it will change your life by having this product here with you. So go ahead, continue on, more information about the product.
So it increases the patient's dignity also because it can be worn underneath clothing. A patient is more likely to be mobile and get back to their normal lifestyle. If you're wearing drains with blood in them, people don't want to go out and do walking or even small errands. It's too embarrassing. So one of the things we're proud of is that it increases the dignity of the patient, encourages them to be mobile and get healthy faster. And it's been proven to actually make a difference in the time period of recovery. So we know it helps the mental part as well as the physical part of the patient.
So how long from start to finish do you think it took you to take this from an idea that you had to actually where you could sell it and actually help anyone that needs it?
So it was probably about a 6-month process. We really wanted to make sure the product was manufactured easily in order to have it at a scale that we could offer it to hospitals. And we also had to make sure it was effective. So we were very fortunate that UC Davis Medical Center Surgery Center was willing to prototype and use the product with their breast cancer patients. And every single individual or patient had extremely positive feedback about it. So that's where it encouraged us to go ahead and start mass producing them and offering them to other hospitals. So we're really the first clinical solution to managing Jackson Pratt drains that's available to hospitals.
Beautiful. And everyone that's listening, if you want to see this product up close and personal, go to medicaldraincarrier.com. That's where it's located. Cindy's got a beautiful website right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually back both of us out of the screen here so you can see the product up close and personal. So hold on one second. Okay, there you go. So you can see us now. So that was that is a simple, outstanding product right there. So, you brought something up, and I've noticed this too, and I know you've done a lot of research. There is a rise in breast cancer in military women. Can you talk a little bit about that and what you're seeing?
Yeah, unfortunately, a study in 2009 determined that women in the military were 19% more likely to get breast cancer. And unfortunately, it was disproportionate among African American women, about 36% increase in breast cancer among African American women who were deployed. So it's truly a concern, I'd imagine, within the military medical community, because so often these women, when they have surgeries, are going to be dealing with these drains. And if you want to get your personnel back up, mobile, and healthy again, this would certainly make it much easier for them.
Beautiful. And let's talk just for people who doesn't really understand here. What are some of the uses for the drains, and what causes some of the uses for the bulbs? So we can make sure we hit everybody. So somebody that's listening out there be like, hey, I know somebody that's dealing with this. We can make sure we get them the product. Go ahead and elaborate on that for me, please, Cindy.
Absolutely. There are 7.3 million surgeries every year that require the patient wear a Jackson Pratt drain. And among those, it's vast. It's bariatric surgery, organ transplant, neuropathy, cancer surgeries, pancreatic surgeries. So there are so many procedures that require patients to wear these drains, but hardly do you hear about it because people just don't want to talk that they have to wear these drains. So many people probably have had drains, but they didn't even tell you because they were embarrassed about the lack of dignity dealing with them.
Yeah, Maness Veteran Medical has highlighted a couple things. Watch the last videos, go to YouTube and check them out. All the way from Omni, talking about incontinence type issues, and then you go to the Q2 solution, and now we're talking about the Kili Medical Drain Carrier. These are topics that people don't want to talk about. A lot of the veterans are getting older. They have to deal with this. They're tough. They don't feel like talking about it to anyone, but their nurses know. If you're a nurse out there and you're a family member and you're hearing this, please email us. Email me at the One Leg Bandit, Maness Veteran Medical. We got to talk to you. We got to ensure that you have this to try. We got one life to live. We got to make it as good as possible for no matter what you're going through. So we're here for you, definitely. So what is some plans for the future for Kili Medical Drain Carrier? What's some goals that you want to achieve this year?
We'd really like to see every medical provider start providing these to their patients after surgery. So as part of the discharge protocol, they issue in their, they fit in a bag like this, and they're very inexpensive, that each patient that has Jackson Pratt drains goes home with the drain carrier. And we know that hospitals will see it's a cost saver and a time saver. I mentioned before that nurses really appreciate this because they're the ones that often are having to deal with the drains, managing the emptying of the drains, and this saves them time. And we know right now, particularly during the coronavirus, that their time is so valuable, and anything we can do to help make their job easier and more efficient, we're happy to do.
Yeah, and one other thing that you hit on that I don't want people to forget, when you're wearing these bulbs, things can get caught up. So not only is it helping with the time, but it's also ensuring that you don't get those rips and the tears, which even lead into bigger problems. We've talked about all sorts of problems like ulcers and bed sores, and then now these rips, that could happen with these with the bulb set up the way it is. So anything like this can greatly help, So we're gonna focus on making sure that anybody that needs this product can get it. We already know by what we've seen so far that anybody who tries it is definitely going to continue to get it. Like Cindy was saying, it's not an expensive product, but it is a necessity product. And Cindy has went through great lengths to ensure that it's manufactured here in the USA, that everything is right for everybody that needs it. So we strongly stand behind Cindy, and Maness Veteran Medical is here for you. So Cindy, before we are done with the topic, please, is there anything else you'd like to tell our listeners and viewers today about Kili Medical and where you want to go, and maybe some new products that you might be coming up with?
Yeah, right now we're focused on getting this out to all patients, and so we're a one-trick pony, if you will. But we feel like if this is accepted the way we hope, that there are going to be other developments that we'd like to work on. There's something called human-centered design, and it's basically taking the perspective of the individual that requires a solution and finding the right solution based on immersing that individual in the process. So lots of R&D departments are isolated and they don't actually invite the patient to be at the table as they're developing new products. We'd like to make it part of the process. A patient would be, at least one patient, if not more, be included in the development of new products out there.
I completely agree. Me being an amputee, I can let you know that tons of amputee type products are built just like this. They had to sit there, they listen to you, they say, how does this feel? What does this do when you're taking a step, or how much bounce are you pushing? So when you're listening to the people that it's affecting, that's how you create a wonderful product. Just like this product was built for you. You made it based on what you felt and what you saw. You have passion with it. The Q2 solution that we did yesterday, that was built with Charlene seeing the product, seeing it every day, knowing what she needed to do and building it. So if you build something with love, like I keep saying, and you care about it, you will see it all the way to the end. So I really just want to say thank you, Cinde. Thank you for your fight and your struggle. Thank you for believing in Maness Veteran Medical. And we are going to continue to spread the word on this wonderful product. Again, it's located already on DAPA, distribution and pricing agreement. So it's ready for the DOD. We went through great detail to ensure that the product fit the specs. So any DOD hospital, Walter Reed, anywhere in this country that needs it, I'm sending it to you immediately. You just send me an email and I'll be looking for them. And Cinde, thank you so much for your time. And we'll reach back out and follow back up in about 6 months to see how everything is going. Okay.
Jonathan, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. It's an important vertical that's needed in the medical device world. So thank you.
Well, we believe in you, and thank you. And I'll talk to you later.
All right.
So everyone, that was Cinde Dolphin, and is she not amazing? I'm telling you, the people that I work with every day we are changing people's lives, changing the world, and it means so much to me. Now, again, another call to action: go to YouTube, subscribe to Jonathan Maness, because I am helping people grow, and I am also helping the VA and the DOD get the products that they need that really change their lives. So if you know anyone with cancer or anybody that needs a drain carrier, you just reach out and we'll take care of you. So we've got some exciting things coming up in the next week. So I want to hit these topics real quick. Next Tuesday, I'm doing one of the coolest live streams you will ever see. You have to spread the word on this. This is a truly life-saving, life-changing, limb-saving type product. You'll see it on my website a lot. It's called Moleculite. What this is a camera that takes photos of wounds, and it lets the doctors know real time what type of bacteria is in there so they can better treat it. Used to, they would take a little swab and swab it and have to send it out. And in the amount of time it takes to get the results back, sometimes a lot more damage can be done because the right type of treatment is not done. Now, there is a light that you can shine on the wound that will show you exactly what's going on. The name again is Moleculite. We have a live stream demonstration happening next Tuesday with Moleculite, and I'm just so excited. They're exclusive SDVOSB for all federal, for the VA and DOD, and they believed in me again, and I am not letting them down. We are doing good things. We already got them into VAs, and we're going to get them in every VA in the country. That is the goal, because this technology is undeniable. I mean, you look at this, you learn about this technology, and you will see it is definitely saving some limbs and lives. And when I can do that, that is my goal. That's Maness Veteran Medical's goal, to get right there and save people. So anybody that's listening to this that thinks they're ready to jump into federal contracting, again, I'm a federal contracting master. I can help you from A to Z. Do not delay. I did the stimulus check challenge in January, I think the 2nd or 3rd. The reason why I did that is to let everyone know, even if you start with something small like that, if I can get you started rolling, the ball will continue to move forward so you can make money. So federal contracting is the way to go right now. You know, get in there. The budget's there. No matter what happens, the budget is solid. You know, get in, let me teach you, and start doing something. Let me tell you, the green energy, all that stuff, huge budget numbers. I mean, if you have any idea of anything that's green, you have to go for it. Right now is the time on that. Of course, all medical supplies, anything construction-wise. If you do roads, if you do paving, if you do striping, you know, anything that you do, you reach out to me. Make sure you don't miss these opportunities. So I want to just let everyone know I appreciate you so much. This is going great. I mean, I am helping so many people. Everybody's reaching out to me, and I just want more. I want to continue to help more. The more I can lift people up together as a team, the more small business dollars that we grab, the more success we will all find together. So thank you very much for your time. I'm looking forward to reaching out. I might take a little break and talk a little bit about football. Had a great football talk a week ago for the Super Wild Card weekend. It was great, but little did I know, left my TV on. Can't do that. Disney said take that down. So next time I do it, I just won't have my TV on. So it's all good. You live and you learn. That clears my brain a little bit and gets me out of straight work mode, which you have to do sometimes when you're going 15 to 20 hours a day, especially with contractual type stuff and all the things that we do, helping people boom, 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 one to the next. You got to take a little bit of break and decompress. Remember to tell your parents that you love them if you still are blessed enough to have your parents. Hug your kids, hug your wife, and let's grow together. So the One Leg Bandit is here for you. I love you, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.